Hi, and welcome to Contra by Colette. Today we're going to talk about testosterone, specifically in women. And I want to talk to you about dosing and your options. So there is no FDA-approved testosterone for women. That means that when you go and a doctor might write you for testosterone and you go to the local pharmacy, you're going to be picking up an androgel or any of the topicals that are suited for male dosages, not women dosages. So you would have to take 1/10 the dose in order to not suffer any of the virilization that often comes with taking testosterone. So what I feel personally, I don't use pellets, and I have nothing against people that need convenience, but for me, I am about control. I feel that a injection is the best method of delivery for testosterone because you can be very, very specific. If you want to take 1/10 the dose, then in fact, if a man was going to start on 100 milligrams of testosterone a week, you would take 10 milligrams. It's 1/10 the dose. So I feel anywhere between 10 milligrams and as high as 25 would be the highest I would go per week. To be 1/10 of a dose if a man was supplementing with TRT at 250 milligrams a week. But now let's talk about how you're going to do this. When you get your testosterone, most of the time you're getting a man's testosterone. So that's going to be 200 milligrams per ml. So if you took half, that's 100. If you took half of 100, that's 50. We're talking dosages that are way too high. I'm talking about taking 5 milligrams of testosterone twice a week, Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday. So how are you going to see that on this type of a syringe? You're not. And if you think you are, you're definitely not. So what I want you to do, you can get your hands on a Luralock 1cc syringe. These are amazing. Because what you're going to do is you're going to put on a higher gauge, something like a 22, even an 18, I don't really care. Anywhere from an 18 to a 23, you'll pull out the testosterone. And when you pull it out, you can then pull out, I'm going to show you. This is, if you see the 10 units, 10 units on a 50 milligram per ml. So this is from a compounding pharmacy. This would be 50 milligrams per ml. So I do the women's dosage. I pull out 10 units, and that's equal to 5 milligrams. And I take that twice a week. So that equals 10 milligrams a week. Now, if you are using your boyfriend's testosterone, what does that look like? Do you need to see 2.5 units to equal 5 milligrams? Well, the only way that's possible is if you backfill. So you're going to pull out the testosterone from the vial, and then you're going to try to get your hands on these 3/10 cc syringes. You're going to backfill. Pull off the top. You're going to pull out very little. You could literally be like this little. And then you're going to push it into here. Then you put the top on, flip it over, tap it until you are at 2.5 units, which is right here. That's 2.5 units. So if you at home want to be precise with your testosterone and you don't want to have any virilization, hair loss, acne, hair growth on your face, for me, that doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. I want testosterone to give me energy and maintain my muscle and feel good, but I don't want any of the virilization. So for me, I take a woman's dose, and if you're going to use a man's testosterone, then you're using 2.5 units to equal 5 milligrams on a 3/10 cc syringe. That's going to give you precision because it's almost impossible to see on an ml syringe. Unfortunately, most of the time these syringes need a prescription. But if you do happen to have the Luralock 1cc, you can pull back and watch this. You can just change the syringe. I love this. You can even put on a 30 gauge syringe and give yourself your testosterone. I hope this helps, guys. And if you have any other questions about hormone replacement and about better ways to give testosterone to women to avoid any hair loss, there's more frequent, smaller doses, at least twice a week. And some people believe that you keep a better steady state if you do 3 times a week. That would be even smaller doses, which is why you need a 310cc syringe. All right, you guys, until next time.